So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Hullet. He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Maradona. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, that's been intercepted. He's had it taken off him. Saka. Now it's Messi. Maradona. Vieira. And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Hullet. Can he finish? All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, bang on target. And we have our very first corner. Griezmann gets into some space. Cleared away. Good looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. York. He's found a way through. Bellingham. Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Still goalless. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Yeah.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played out towards the right wing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Shapes to shoot! And he's heaved it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Showing great feet there. Roberto Carlos. Griezmann. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi. That's a decent clearance. And here's Griezmann. Good read, needed to be. And Hullet! And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos. Here it is, crossed in. Messi. There's the shot! Goal! Some heroic goal goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, what has happened here? Goes in for the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Conte. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good... There's the hit! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
2 added minutes.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. We'll go back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Like to ask you all to kindly
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're straight... Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Header! Played back in. Who's there to get rid? Mbappe. Belletti. Back into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. He's picked... Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
He's going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
And that has put paid to that. Griezmann. Chance! Goal! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the... Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. Bellingham.
The attendance for this match
Argentina can break now.
306.
And Bastoni. Kyle Walker. Rodri. Hullet. Walker deals with that comfortably. Cannavaro. And it's Belletti. Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Decent hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's Maradona. That was good alertness. Belly. No, that was never going to make it. Meletta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And reclaimed it in a... And Messi! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's played him through. Bullets! In for the pieces. They've done it! And he is just ripping it up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter,
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose, and he's falling up! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Thuram deals with that comfortably. And that's a good ball. Bullet! David! Sticks it away! And that takes him up to 30.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header. Has another go.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And Messi! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking.
Now the finish! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. So, third quarter of the game. Cruyff. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Yeah. Costa Corta. And that has put paid to that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. That has been cut short. Yeah.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shooting chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Roberto Carlos. Drogba. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's it! That's another chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gullit. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Oh, just skips, tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi. And the shot! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, he's been... There it is! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Not the most accurate pass. It's Griezmann! Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Belletti. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's all! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half. Can he finish? He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the hat-trick, it's Eto'o!
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Big chance, must be! Can he finish? No, not quite.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rui Costa, he's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And the finish! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Simplicity itself.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Brilliant save from Buffon. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, he had to make that. Has a goal! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bastoni has been caught there. It's a foul. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Rui Costa. Cannavaro cuts it out. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Drogba, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
That's a throw. Bullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vieira shows great strength. Rui Costa, he can run onto that. Now it's Griezmann, and he skips past his man. Griezmann, oh, nice touch. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
But there's going to be another change here. Vieira shows great strength. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Maradona. Nice defending. Physical and effective. And that is as far as they're going to go. "75 minutes played." Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Keeper has taken decisive action. Bullets! Oh, denied at the last. Corner count is rising. That's 6. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Big chance! stressful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Rui Costa. Yeah. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Maradona. He has found the way through. Rijkaard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
minutos de descuento.
Buffon catches it safely. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rui Costa. Always onto this. It's Rui Costa. Maradona in acres of space out wide. Nice bit of trickery. Rui Costa. Eto. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Just miss it. We are up and running already. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. A peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero for so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure,
Why he's very much adored.
he steps in, and that's the end of that. He's had it! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
He read.
Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Tegoo, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Griezmann. Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Stoichkov. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bullet having a look. Oh, great save by Dida. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And it's Gnabry. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Griezmann. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And now the breakaway. Griezmann. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Goalkeeper's ball. Yeah. Davids. And it's Drogba. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Krullit. A real chance if he can get through. That looks a cracking ball. And the finish! And he hits the net. They've done it! it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
India go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend. But
and he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Roberto Carlos. David! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the hit. Stoichkov! And it's in. And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
India get themselves into the lead. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. Keeper's dealt with that. Roberto Carlos. And he's taking no chances there.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Decent hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Gnabry with the short one. Gnabry is flagged offside. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Costa Curta takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That has been cut short. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Hernandez. Stood up well to him there. That's really well manoeuvred. Davids.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great defending, strong and determined. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bellingham. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Cannavaro with the clearance. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta cuts it out. And he's intervened well there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Griezmann. Can he spark a counter here? Now Davids. Now it's Drogba. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, super find. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And it's Gullit. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great run on the overlap here.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pedri. Might be Nunez! Belletti. Bellingham, 2 assists to his credit already. Griezmann. Drogba has found the net here, of course. And it's Belletti. He's had it taken off him. Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adams gets over and intercepts. Griezmann, well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Stoichkov. This is promising. He's in, surely! Oh, strongly challenged there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Griezmann. Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field, number 23, Maradona. Number 18, David Villa. Number 21, Mbappe.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
There will be
Not
one
too
minute
much to add
added
on here,
time.
just a minute. And that is a good ball to find him. Now the finish! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here, perhaps.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt,
everybody,
it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. The fullback is in acres of space here. Kunde with the clearance. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Been won straight back, and here's Cantona. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor
Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that he's had shots! He scores! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really
Big chance. What now the finish?
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Vieira. Belletti. Now it's Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, great ball. Great hit. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Darren Fletcher has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Belletti. And it's Belletti.
Oh, great feat that.
Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pull it. Roberto Carlos. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Belletti. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Davids. Fletcher cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. Davids. Messi. There's the delivery. Goes for the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cantona. And he's picked out the run. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Lampard. He's in a good position here. And the finish! It's in! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Opts to play it back. It's Drogba! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Cantona. And that could set him on his way. That's an excellent interception. Well, that was very necessary. Now it's Hullet. Showing great feet there. Bellingham. Cantona. Played right into his path. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Luis Suarez! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Belletti. Davids.
There will be 3 minutes added
For
time.
Drogba. And it's Gullit. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now Davids. He's got the shot away! And it's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gullit demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They're level in age. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline
Hello
underlines
attendees,
that.
this is a lost children's announcement.
Caution certainly
With
not on the
father of
agenda
the
here
ball in yellow
from both
t-shirt,
sides.
kindly make his way to the information center. Substitution on the field. Number 21, Suarez.
And that's the second half started.
Number 5, Franz
Well, the
Beckenbauer.
ball just didn't
Coming
work
on
out
the
for the
field.
run that he made.
Number
Look,
20,
it's Drogba!
Number
And he
6,
looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. He's a sharp little ball here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance for the header! Danger averted for now. Davids is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's taking no chances there. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, what a mistake!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. There's the shot! Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. That is good alertness.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
The attendance for this match was
Set up one goal so far.
29,514.
And he skips past his man. He could be in here. Shot a goal! And he thumps it clear. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. The pass has gone astray. And it's Messi. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he can clear it away. Davids. That's a good ball out wide. David. Bastoni tries to clear. Lampard with the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Bayer. Roberto Carlos. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos gets into some space.
Well played and well cleared. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the runner. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Played back in. Roberto Carlos could try. Hits one! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they've got rid. And he was quick to react.
3 minutes added time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Plays a delicate ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Pull it. Pull it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Bullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rafinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Davids providing an outlet on that flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive.
Decent hit! It's there!
Well, one score, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Well, oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed... Osimhen! Maldini. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. Vieira. Davids. Can he latch on to this? He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And they win it back again. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there is a look. Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Guti. Rodri.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rafinha. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Oh, what can he put away? He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he was quick to react. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Guti. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Didier Drogba.
We'll have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
Number 18, David Villa.
That is some save from Khan. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold gets it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Hits one! And he's following up! Got it! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Belletti. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Cross to the back post. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. Underway. No, that was never going to make it. Fiddles it through. Guti.
Well, Peter, it's going to be interesting to see what role Tegoo's been given here. While he can play across the front line, we know, I'd like to see him get free rein on that right-hand side. And
now the finish!
well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for options for movement. Belletti. Guti. And it's Hullet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, it's Lewis. And we've barely begun here. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Hullet. He's got space in the area. Goes in for the header. Costa Curta gets it clear. Davids. Real chance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Terrific header. Firm header, just on target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 2 then. Chiellini gets it away. And it's Vieira. Drogba. Ajax are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. And he welcomes it in.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Messi. Been cut out, well played. Guti. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. There's it! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but
He's from Luis Suarez! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort! What do you think now about that goal?
well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Oh, that's a key interception. Chiellini. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Now it's Drogba. Guti.
Kubo.
Gently done. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well
It's
struck.
Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Kubo. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Back into the middle. Pull it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He can get that clear. Vieira spots it and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Now it's Messi.
Time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. Passes short and sharp. And he's there to get it away. Oh, what has happened here? He's had shots! And more! And that'll be the last act of the first half.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. He can get that clear. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Guti. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read the... He's had it! It's there! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So is this the start of a comeback? And through to the goalkeeper. That's been intercepted. Yeah. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Guti. Well, played right into his path. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Is there, and he can pick it up. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted.
The attendance for this match was 51,577.
Almost an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Davids. Guti. And here's the chance to counter. And he's on his way. Drop. Hits one. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent hit. He scored. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it cuts out the supply. And here's Suarez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Maldini with the clearance. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
Good hit, kept the keeper honest. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That was very necessary. Ajax have got it back and they'll have another go. He's found a way through. Mbappe.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Serginho. And they can counter here. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Griezmann. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That's been drilled in. They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it's the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. That'll be a throw. Davids. Beckham in acres of space out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Hullet. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tight.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, oh, smashing header. It's there. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's found a way through. Beckham. Big header. Oh, taken with style. spell. They are flying. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seemed
Face to face with the keeper. There's the shot. He scored. Back to within one. Interesting. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Saliba cuts it out. Chooses to go cross-field. So what can they make of this? Beckham tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Drogba. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Just a keep Messi! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's got away. That's the throw. Kyle Walker. Roberto Carlos. Ball is over the line. Interesting ball. Belletti. Passes short and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kyle Walker. Griezmann. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. And he was quick to react. Well, they've got it again. No way through. Spread neatly. Beckham. And he's managed to get free.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Roberto Carlos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
No, that was never going to make it. Tries to dink it in. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dalton. Davids. That's been cut out. Well played.
There will be 3 minutes added
Beckham.
time.
Great chance! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Griezmann. Now it's Hullet. Can he put it away? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Cruyff is there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all...
Decent hit! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Hullet. Fiddles it through. That's a little off target. And Cruyff! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to get it away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hullet promptly onto that, and that is that. I've come loose. Drogba, oh, that's well spotted. Into the channel. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Cruyff. That is good
The
pressure,
attendance
just
for this
hounded him
match
off
was
it.
71,649.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Could be danger here. He could be in here. Davids. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. Beckham has it in a wide position. He has found a way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 8,
Terrible pass.
Bullet.
And the shot! And he hits the net. And they get themselves in front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hits one! Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Beckham, who's short. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham with the cross. Van Bouten can get it clear. And the finish! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
72 minutes.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitutions
So
taking
the lead
place.
now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Maradona. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. You can run onto that. Rummenigge just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's intervened well there. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Belletti. Drogba. Now that's a lovely exchange. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he thumps it clear. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Davids. That has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, what's he done? Rummenigge! And it's there! And surely that settles it. An act of charity gratefully received.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders pop.
Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That was good alertness. Can he get it through? And they're quick to get it back. It's a lovely, neat pass. Gilberto Silva, lobbed in behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a smartly directed ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. And yes, it's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs, it is the perfect soundtrack. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. No way through. Pull it. Shapes to shoot! Thuram clears. Walker can get it clear. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Messi! Goal! Manchester United! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's there to get it away. Lam.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a fine interception. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. Maldini. Now it's Cruyff. Romario. Shot could be on. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Drogba. Drogba, good driving run. And again. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Pullet receives it in a good position here. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but...
Oh, he's been caught napping, tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. This is promising. Manchester United can try it again now. Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So, another set play. So, who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Decent hit from there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
And Romario! In he goes again! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that could... Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? He has done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has been knocked clear. Romario. And it's Vieira. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. What is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Cruyff. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Lam. Now it's Messi. Vieira. Davids. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, there's the clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And now they can clear their lines.
Substitution in progress.
Belletti. Messi. Here comes the corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
For this match was 70,987.
Griezmann. Cannavaro gets it away. Tries to get it clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great hit! It's there! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's there to clear it. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good steal, he just read it. He's got the shot away! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes.
Substitution
The direction was the issue.
Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on the field, number 23,
Yeah.
Maradona, number 18.
And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Maldini. Owen. And that has left him in a heap. No foul, says the referee. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. Davids. And that is as far as they're going to go. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Yeah. Davids powering forward here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Lam. Showing good feet. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And it's Messi. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Kyle Walker. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pull it. And he was alert to it. Pull it. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. We expected better, and so did he. Drogba chooses to go back. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Drogba hits one! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Chance for the header! Adams gets it clear.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Son Heung-min really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Belletti. Oh, this is a terrific run. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Son Heung-min. Darwin. And there's green grass ahead of him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Beckenbauer is the guilty party there. Messi, great hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Adams clears. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He has found a way through, and he's picked out the run. Good read, needed to be. Decent hit! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Into the header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And again! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion.
Oh, possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's a little off target. That's a sharp pass. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Belletti. And it's Hullet. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe, who played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free. What a throw in. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Salah. Messi. He's cut it out. Roberto Carlos. Messi. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Son Heung-min. Well, now it's... In he goes again. He's got a goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
3 minutes added time.
Liverpool take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Mbappe, and he has been fouled there. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. And the whistle goes for half-time. So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Belletti. Costa Curta is there to clear. Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. Belletti. He's in plenty of space here. Hullet. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Mohamed Salah. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. He's gone forward, and he's intervened well there. It's a sweet ball that. Aldair spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Belletti. That is a brilliant interception. Chiesa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And smartly reclaimed.
The attendance for this match was
Look, movement creates
70,987.
more options, and that was really sharply done.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. It's a mighty effort. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Hullet. Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa.
Look, it's a run defence.
He's had a hit! Corner number 3 coming up. And the shots! So their fourth quarter of the game. He's blocked all. Oh, it's come loose. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Chiesa. That has not gone well. Ambrosini. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's been shifted off it. Hullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. That looks a cracking ball. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
21, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 18.
Son Heung-min with a short one.
Number 20.
He's got a side goal.
Fernando Torres.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Son Heung-min usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though. That's going in strongly.
Welcomes it in. Oh, well played. That's a decent clearance. Well read, nice interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Dixon. Well, there's the clearance. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Fiddles it through. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Now the finish! And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
4 minutes is
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a
Chiesa! It's a goal! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Can he get away here? And it's Salah. Hullet. And that has left him in a heap. And scores! Really well taken goal. with so little time left. Grandstand finish.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then
minute has
unleash.
been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. David Villa, that's been cut out, well played.
Chiesa really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pull it. Now it's Messi. Tries a shot! No mistake! That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a...
Greetings! Today, contestants will navigate a maze of digital marvels and glitches as they compete for fame and fortune.
The live wires are cracking open vault.
Our teams have now formally introduced themselves as we've got our first elimination of the match.
Peacetime is over, folks.
Absolutely, the real game begins now. Eyes on the arena, everyone.
The Lark Warriors swooped up a cash box. Moving, follow me! Out started by the live wires.
RPG away! We've hit our first team wipe and it's a showstopper.
The ultra rares are re-engaging. I guess that cash out isn't going anywhere. Nice anti-theft play. Reloading. Environment hack. What a way to open the match. The live wires land the first cash out. Are powering through, opening Vault 2. The big splash picked up a cash box. It's all action now. The big splash has started a cash out. Spotted an enemy. team wipe for the live wires.
They sure got zapped.
The live wires are re-entering the arena.
We could see a bit of tit for tat if they meet the big splash again.
The big splash aren't going to water down the intensity here as they complete a cash out. And there's another vault available for our cash-hungry teams. Moving! Relocating! The live wires jolt forward, opening vault 3. The live wires swooped up a cash box.
Reloading.
A cash box has a new owner, folks. It's with the live wires now. Cash out launched by the live wires. Watch closely. We just passed the halfway point, and I'm really impressed with the team so far, June.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this epic battle.
Danger at cash out C. Another shocking wipeout for the live wires. The big splash washed away the competition today. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home. Here we go. The Vogues, the High Notes, and finally, the Overdogs. It's happening, folks. Don't blink. Vault 1. That was one big destruction session. Hope they feel a lot better after that.
We've got our first elimination. Now the mine center stage.
That's the finals for you, folks.
Exactly, and it's I love this show. Anything can happen. The first team wipe is in, and the arena is buzzing.
A decisive move by the Vogues. First cash out started. Turret place. Quick reflexes after that attempted cash-out heist. Nice interception. Impressive steal.
That's how you play to win this game show.
For the High Notes, folks. They'll have to start again.
They lost their rhythm and paid for it.
The Overdogs have returned to the arena. I'm reloading. Scanning. Impressive steal by the Vogues. That's how you protect your earnings, folks. Well played. getting ready to pile into hole 2.
It's rocket time!
I'm reloading over here. Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today.
They lost the sense of victory that time.
Whoa, June, are we starting a comedy duo? Because I'm feeling it. The Overdogs just made their return to the arena. The Vogues are setting the stage. Progress underway.
Our contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time for them to move those virtual feet or face the consequences thanks to a laser high above.